Hello friend, today I'm going to unbox the Samsung Galaxy S25 FE smartphone. FE stands for Fan Edition, so Samsung debuted this in order to compete with the budget-friendly iPhone SE models. Let's take a quick look at this and unbox it. And in case if you are wondering what carrier I'm using, it's AT&T. Here's a first look at this phone. Oh wow. It is a beauty. This is a jet black edition featuring 3 ultra lenses with a flash with the metallic trim. Kind of reminds me of the iPhone 4 series. Let's see what else is inside the box. It looks like you also get quick start guide, terms and conditions, all the typical good stuff, along with a looks like this is a SIM card remover. Doesn't mean it would actually have a physical SIM card. And charge cables. Looks like USB-C to USB-C. They kept up to date. Nobody want to use USB-A anymore. And as it turns out, yes, this phone, like I said, has a physical SIM card. It features the physical nano SIM card slots, but it also supports eSIM functionality too, so dual purpose. Let me go ahead and remove this to show you that beautiful screen. Let's go ahead and power this on. Look at that beautiful welcome screen. So colorful. And now I just want to show you my comparison between my Samsung Note 9 and the S25 FE. I've had the Note 9 for quite a number of years. Just want to show you the changes in the design, features, and also camera, location. It has changed quite a bit throughout the years. And now I'll give you a quick breakdown between the S25 and the S25 FE model. In terms of display, the S25 features a 6.2-inch LTPO AMOLED display, while the FE model has a larger display featuring lower peak brightness. In terms of performance features, the S25 is equipped with a Snapdragon 8 Elite with 12GB of RAM, while the FE model relies on the Exynos 2400 processor with 8GB of RAM, making it slightly less powerful but optimized with a vapor chamber for sustained gaming without overheating. So that's a benefit for those gamers out there. Now, in terms of camera features, which is what I'm interested in, because I'll be taking plenty of pictures and recording plenty of videos. Both boast 50 megapixels of main cameras. However, the S25 uses higher quality secondary lenses, 12 megapixels ultrawide and 10 megapixels telephoto, compared to the FE's 12 megapixel ultrawide and 8 megabyte telephoto. What you're seeing is the 12 megapixels ultra wide camera, 50 megapixels wide camera, 8 megapixels telephoto camera, along with a single flash on the rear. While on the front, you have a 12 megapixel front facing camera, volume button rockers, power lock button. Microphone is located right there. USB-C charge port and a speaker is located on the bottom side. In terms of battery and charging, both use USB-C for charging but the S25 has a smaller 4000 milliamps battery and 25 watts charging, while the FE has a larger 4900 milliamps battery, which supports 45 watts fast charging capability. And in terms of the build inside, the S25 is significantly lighter and thinner, using premium Gorilla Glass, while the S25 is larger, heavier, and features slightly less premium build. So if you're looking for a budget-friendly Samsung S25 phone with all of the typical fan favorite features, that's why the phone is called, and this is the phone for you. For a budget-friendly phone, this is the one that's hard to beat. So the bottom line is, go with the Samsung S25 FE if you prefer a larger screen, longer battery life, and you want to save some cash. Get yours today from Samsung.